No pitcher pitched in the American League to as many batters as Frank Larry of the Detroit Tigers in the 1950s. He was raised on an Alabama farm to a family that had 6 boys and one daughter. And some of the boys went to the University of Alabama. 2 of them played football, some of them played baseball. And Frank Larry also played baseball at Alabama, leading them to the College World Series. But after 2 years at the University of Alabama, he signed with the Detroit Tigers and went into the minor leagues to play professional baseball. And made his debut with the Detroit Tigers in a relief appearance in September of 1954. Was in the starting rotation in 55. He was a fastball power pitcher who had an overhand curveball and a slider, and in 1956 he developed a knuckleball that he used on occasion to set up his overhand curveball. He was a well-known Yankee killer, compiling a lifetime record of 27 wins and 10 losses against the Yankees. And here's what Sports Illustrated said of Frank Larry in 1961. Frank Larry is the classic kind of ball player. The type, alas, you don't see much of these days. He's a throwback to the Cardinals of the 1930s, a cotton-picking, guitar-strumming, red clay Alabama farm boy, unspoiled by a little college or a lot of success. He's mean on the mound and a joker off of it. To strangers he's quiet, but to the Tigers he is the Jonathan Winters of the dugout, keeping them loose and laughing. Sometimes he is a Casey Stengel, his legs bowed, his pants rolled above his knees. Then he's a trainer, complete with a white shirt, white trousers, and a Turkish towel wrapped around his head. Today, Frank Larry takes on the New York Yankees in the 1957 double elimination tournament. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, and we're playing Fall Classic Baseball, the 1957 double elimination tournament. Today's game will be the 57 Yankees. They go to the Tiger Stadium to take on the 57 Detroit Tigers. Frank Larry is on the mound for Detroit. He's completed his warm-up tosses. We need to do his bullpen roll, and that is an 8, which is the B column. We're ready to begin. Let's play ball. Hank Bauer steps into the box. 1-4 is going to be a out. 19 is a fly ball to right field. 1 away. Here's the Yankee shortstop, Gil McDougall. .54 is a 54 chart. That is the wild pitch fastball unusual play chart. Strike 3 of the catcher range rating is G. He frames the pitch. The catcher is not a G. Frank House. Berra is for the Yankees, but not House. Frames the pitch. Ball 4 if the catcher's rating B. In. Strike 3 gets away. He gets he's not a B rating, he's an N rating. So N gets strike 3 away. N gets ball 4, so it's a walk. Frank House is a N rating. So that puts McDougall at first. Not really a threat to steal. Mickey Mantle steps into the box, the 1957 MVP with 365 average and 34 home runs. Here's a pitch to Mickey Mantle. 4-4 is going to be this number is a 6, so it's going to be a double for Mantle, and with the runner on first, 2-base runner and 2 bases on the advance. So it's second and third. Mantle's at second. McDougall goes to third. If McDougall was a F with the exclamation point, he would score. He's not. He is fast though. Mantl's fast at second base. There's one down, and the Yankee killer, Frank Larry, is in trouble in the first inning. Here's Bill Skowron. One with a 20 as a base on balls. That's going to load the bases. Ball 4 has Frank Larry surrounded by Yankees. Only one out. We're going to play the infield back for a potential double play. Here is Yogi Berra. Berra's a .251 hitter with 24 home runs. Can he put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch from Frank Larry. 13 is out X. All right, ground out X is a ground double play if a ground out can also appear as OX. So that's going to be a 5-4-3 inning double play. Yankees don't score in the first. Tigers coming to bat. Bob Turley is on the mound for the Yankees, another power pitcher, and he was 13-6 in 1957. We need to do his bullpen roll. See what kind of stuff he brings to the mound. That's a 16. That's not his best stuff. In fact, it's his worst stuff. He'll be operating off the C column. Harvey King steps into the box. Here's the first pitch to the Tigers. 36 is an out. So notice the out F. That changes the ground out. 6 would normally be a ground out shortstop, but the F changes it to a fly out to right field. And there's one away. If there's a G there, it changes the fly out to a ground out. So King flies out. Here is Frank Bowling. 41. That goes off the pitcher's card. That's a base on balls to Frank Bowling. Third walk in the game, strike zone today. Here is Al Kaline. Or 2 pitchers to struggle with throwing strikes, and that's kind of what we have here. 25 is an out. That is a ground ball to Moose Skowron at first base, who has a strong arm, and he starts a 3-6-3 double play. If he did not have a strong arm, where we go to second. Ends the Tigers inning. We go to the top of the second. No score. Yankee left fielder Elston Howard starts the top of the second. 25 is a fly out to the center fielder, Bill Tuttle. Good defensive center fielder. He's the one who always had a chaw of tobacco in his mouth and paid for it later in life with cancer, and then became a spokesman for the Cancer Society. Here is Andy Carey. 1-4 is a line drive to the second baseman. Carey hits it on the nose, but straight to Frank Bowling at second. 2 outs. Here is Bobby Richardson, the young Yankee second baseman. 31 goes to the pitcher's card. He's operating column B. That's a single for Bobby Richardson. That line drive falls in front of Bill Tuttle. That takes us to the pitcher's spot. Bob Turley, a notoriously bad hitting pitcher, 0.88 average. Frank Larry, on the other hand, swings that pretty good for the Tigers. 64 is off the pitcher's card. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the second inning. There's no score. Charlie Maxwell will lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Detroit Tigers. He was a very good defensive left fielder for Detroit. 1957, he led the American League in fielding, 9.97 fielding percentage, only made 1 error. He was a power hitter as well, and well known for hitting home runs on Sunday. Sometimes they called him the Sabbath Smasher. His radio broadcaster had a nickname for him, Pawpaw, and it's because he was from Pawpaw. I think it's a town called Pawpaw in Pennsylvania. Here's the pitch to Charlie Maxwell, 4-3, goes off the pitcher's card. C is a walk. Second walk surrender by Bob Turley. Stole 3 out of 5 bases. Not a huge threat to go. Here is the first baseman, Ray Boone. 4-5 is off the Turley card, and that's going to be another walk. Turley really struggling with his command. Reno Betoya. No outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch to the Tiger third baseman. 4-6 is no park home run. That's an 11. Betoya is a left-handed batter. Foul ball. Out of reach. Four or 5 is a walk 1 through 16, and he has walked. The bases loaded. Reff's going to bring out Frank House. Can Frank House put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 43 is a blank. That's going to be another walk. Wow. Tigers go on top, 1-0, and here comes Casey Stengel out of the bullpen. He has seen enough. All right, Stengel comes out of the dugout, not the bullpen, but he's going to go to the bullpen and bring in Bob Grimm. We'll do his bullpen roll. 12, he comes in with average stuff. So Bob Turley goes 1 inning, walked 5 batters, gave up no hits. Grimm inherits the bases loaded. He will be facing center fielder Bill Tuttle. 5-6 goes to the B chart. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3, exactly what Casey Stengel and the Yankees needed in that situation. Frank House, 123 hitter. There's a pitcher. Normally hit better than that, but 123 is not too good in 1957. 6-3. That's a strikeout. 2 down. Here's Harvey King, 277 hitter. '54 goes to the 54 chart. With the runners on base. Refer to the pitcher's wild pitch rating, and if 4 falls within the range, it is a wild pitch. So his wild pitch rating is 1 through 5. That is within the range. Run scores 2-0. All this entirely free gifts served up by Yankee pitching. Here is pitch to Harvey King. Runners on second and third. 51 defense chart. 17's too high for the strikeouts. So we check the third baseman for errors. That is Andy Carey. He is a 3. 17 makes the play 5-3. And that's it for the Tigers' threat. They scored twice. We go to the third, 2-0 Detroit. Gil McDougall steps into the box. Here's the first pitch of the third inning. 56 is Frank Larry's card. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Not McDougall. It should be Bauer. Okay, yeah. So now 56. Same result. Well, I Hank Bauer Sr. I went to high school with his son. His son was a senior when I was a freshman, so I didn't know him very well. Hank Bauer Jr. He owned an A&W restaurant not far from where I lived. Hank Bauer. Here's a pitch to now Gil McDougall. 3-3 is going to be a solid single for McDougall. Hit the opposite way to right field. Fast runner at first. It brings up Dangerous Mickey Mantle, a 365 hitter, 1957. 25 is an out X, so if it's a ground ball, it's probably going to be a double play. 12 is popped up, is a pop-up to third base. 2 outs. Bill Skowron. And that's the third out. That is a ground ball to third, taken by the third baseman, Renaud Betoya. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third. Tigers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Frank Bowling steps in the box for Detroit. At the bottom of the third, they're up by 2. 23 is a strikeout 1-13. The 20-sided die is a 5. So Frank Bowling goes back to the bench, a strikeout victim. 1 away, and the right fielder, very talented Al Kaline. That's going to be a single off Bob Grimm's C column. A base hit to left field. Kaline stole 11 out of 11 bases, 20 attempts. SBS is 11, not real strong. Here is Charlie Maxwell. Walks his first time up. And he walks his next time up. Tigers have been very patient in the game. They have walked 6 times already. Ray Boone steps to the plate. 4-5. We'll go off the pitcher's card. Column C. That's going to be another. No, Grimm's a B. So that's an out. And not just any out. It's a McDougal to Richardson to Skowron. 6-4-3 inning ending double play. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Tigers. There's BBs and DPs all over the score sheet. There have been 7 walks in the game and 3 double plays. Yogi Berra leads off the top of the fourth for New York. They're down by 2. 34 goes to the pitcher's card. That's a single of Frank Larry. Better result than when Berra batted in the first, he rolled into a double play. Leadoff single here. Here's Elston Howard, 6-5. We're going to check the pitchers. 6-5 home run marks, 1-13. It's a 16. That's an out. And on the out chart, that's a ground out to shortstop, a fielder's choice. So now Ellie Howard is the runner at first. He has average speed, not a threat to steal. Andy Carey. 3-5 is off the pitcher's card. That's a single. A single to left field, and the runner will go to third. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Not playing the infield in. We're going to play the Tigers for a double play. Here is Bobby Richardson. The 8th place hitter is going to draw a walk, which is kind of dangerous today with all the walks that have been happening. But Frank Larry is going to pitch to the pitcher, Bob Grimm. 111 hitter. Infield not playing in again. 6-5 is a home run card. No adjustment there. And 11 is within the range. That is a grand slam by Bob Grimm. He had 1 home run in 9 at-bats in 1957, and this could not have come at a better time. Bob Grimm puts the quarter in the merry-go-round and scores everybody. 4-0 Yankees. Here's Hank Bauer. 4-3, column B is a out. Pop up to first base. 2 away. Gil McDougall. One 4 is going to be a ground ball to third base. And that will end the inning, but the Yankees get 2 singles and a walk, and then a grand slam by the pitcher, Bob Grimm. Yankees 4, Tigers 2. Reno Bertoia will lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Tigers. He is an Italian-Canadian. His family moved to Canada, Windsor, Ontario, Canada, when he was 2 years old. Next door neighbor was Henry Bisatti, who was the only Italian, who was also Italian-Canadian, and the only Canadian to play in both the NBA and the Major Leagues. He played with the A's, but he was Bertoia's next-door neighbor. Bertoia came up with the Detroit Tigers and became a very close friend of Al Kaline, and was traded in 58 or 59 to the Senators. Here's the pitch to Reno Bertoia. 46 is a off the ballpark card, and that is a 12 for a right-handed hitter, a foul ball. Strike 1 to Reno Bertoia. 3-4 is off the pitcher's card. Bob Grimm's using column B, and that's a base hit for Bertoia for the Windsor, Ontario Canadian. He is in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. And I had a chance to we went to Detroit to watch the Royals some years ago, but I didn't have a passport at the time, so I couldn't go to Windsor. I could see Windsor, couldn't go there. Bertoia's at first. Frank House. 56 goes to the pitcher's card. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Bob Grimm has already struck out 4 Tigers in limited work. Bill Tuttle. Four 2 is another base on balls. First and second. And now the pitcher, Frank Larry. Struck out his first time up. 1-3, he strikes out his second time up. It's going to be up to the top of the order, Harvey King, to make something of this start for the Tigers. Bill Tuttle on first, Reno Bertoia at second. Here's the pitch to Harvey King. 6-6 roll. That's a 2-base hit for King. It scores Bertoia and sends Tuttle to third. 4-3. Frank Bowling. 4-4 roll to Bowling. That's going to be a base hit. And there are 2 RBIs attached. Clears the bases. And the Tigers regain the lead 5-4. Al Kaline. Hit by pitch 1-3. It's more than 3, so Kaline's going to be out. A line drive to second base. That concludes the inning. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Detroit 5, New York 4. All right, switch hitter Mickey Mantle steps into the left side box to face Frank Larry. Here's the pitch to the Mick. 1-6 is going to be ball 4. Mantle slings away the bat, runs the first base, and base on balls have been the order of the day. Bill Skowron's turn to bat. Mantle, let's see, he could be a threat to steal. He stole 16 of 19 bases, SBS 17. Frank Larry's, see if he gets a jump. He doesn't. There's a pickoff throw. So we roll the 20-sided dice for the throw. It is a 7. Mantle is back safely. All right, here's a pitch to Bill Skowron. 3-1 goes to the pitcher's card. That's a base hit for Skowron. One base advance. Mantle goes to second. Both runners are fast. Could do a double steal. Let's see if Mantle gets a jump to steal third. He doesn't. There's going to be a pickoff throw again. And one is picked. That is a pickoff. Mantle is out at second base. So the weak arm 1-2, he'd be out. Say 3-17, throwing error 18-19. Yankees playing it very aggressively on the base paths. It cost them. Here is Yogi Berra. 5-3 is a defense chart. 53 chart is range of the shortstop. That's Harvey King. 7, 1-7. 15 is too high. So he doesn't make the play. It's going to be a base hit. One base advance on the roller through the shortstop. Berra's at first. Skowron's at second. Elston Howard. 13 is at out X. That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play. And that ends the top of the fifth for the Yankees. They've stranded a lot of runners in this game. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Tigers 5 and the Yankees 4. Charlie Maxwell leads off for Detroit. He has walked twice. 2-6 is going to be a single against a right-handed pitcher, and that is a base hit. Maxwell's been on base 3 times, 2 walks, now a single. Here's Ray Boone. .35 goes to the pitcher's card. That's an out. 17 is going to be a fly ball to the left fielder. Ellie Howard has it measured and makes the catch. 1 out, 1 on. Reno Bertoria comes to bat. Here's the pitch from Bob Grimm. 25 is a line drive to third base. Two outs. Frank House. House is 0 for 1. He has struck out and walked, looking to make contact for the first time in the game. 5-6. Off the pitcher's card is a swing and a miss, strike 3. He has still not made contact. It's 3 outs. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Yankees trail the Tigers 4-5. Andy Carey leads off the top of the 6th inning for the Yankees. A little while ago, I ordered the updated game for Apba for last year's teams, and they came in the mail yesterday. They include the World Series teams, also the Atlanta Braves, but they put in the Houston Astros, who I know they won some playoffs, but they went into the playoffs with a losing record. I think I would have rather had the Twins or maybe Oakland Athletics in the top 4 teams that they give out with their basic set, but that's okay. Here's a pitch to Andy Carey, the top of the 6th for the Yankees, 6-5. Home run card. That's a 6, and it's going to be a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a home run for Andy Carey, tying the game for the Yankees 5-5. Timeout. Tiger manager Jack Tickey is going to come to the mound and replace Frank Larry with Harry Bird. He is a right-handed pitcher. We'll do his bullpen role. It's a 6. He's bringing his best stuff. Bobby Richardson steps up to the plate. 4-1 is off Bird's column 1. That's a base on balls. Now the pitcher, Bob Grimm. Grimm is ready to pitch to, he's in relief, he's ready to pitch to 10 batters, and I think he's already past that. The Yankees sent up pitch hitter Jerry Coleman for the pitcher Bob Grimm. Here is Harry Bird's pitch to Coleman, 46. No park home runs, 18 on the ballpark. The 18 is a fielded by the center fielder, stretches single into a double or out at second. All runners advance 2 bases, so that's going to be a hit for Coleman. Use the assist rating to check safe or out. So he hit the center field. That is Bill Tuttle. Tuttle is an average 1, and he is out. That's the first Yankee out in the 6th inning. The runner is at third, Bobby Richardson. And back to the top of the order, and Hank Bauer. Tigers will play the infield in. 6-4 is off the pitcher's card. That's an out, fly out. All right, that F result, out F changes the, well, actually it's a 9. I think that was a 6. So that's a fly out to right field. F or A runners advance. The runner at third is a fast runner, so he tags up and scores. And batter is Gil McDougall. McDougall is 1 for 2 and has walked. 3-5 goes to the pitcher's card. He is out on a ground ball to third base. 3 outs, but the Yankees score twice, regain the lead. New York 6, Detroit 5. Bill Tuttle will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for Detroit, and then it'll be the pitcher and Harvey King. Here's a pitch to Bill Tuttle. Ralph Terry is the man on the mound. He is going to roll for his bullpen. 8 is B stuff. Pitch to Tuttle. 3-4, excuse me, is a base hit off Ralph Terry. Tigers will send up a pitch hitter, Jim Small, to hit for the pitcher, Harry Bird. Pitch from Ralph Terry, 35, is a single off the Terry card. It's an infield hit for Jim Small. Bill Tuttle at second is a fast runner. Small is slow. Harvey King comes to bat. No outs, 2 on. Tigers are down by a penny. Here's the pitch to Harvey King. 51 is a defense chart, 51 chart. Check the error rating of the second baseman. That's Bobby Richardson. 1 through 5, 17. He makes the play. Now to determine the out at second base, we're going to have to check the defense chart, first and second. If the D20 is odd, it's a ground double play. If the D20 is even, fielder's choice. It's odd, it's a double play, 4-6-3 double play. So Tuttle goes to third, Small's out at second, and there are 2 outs, man on third, for Frank Bowling. Infield's back, 3-3 is a base hit that's going to score Tuttle. Frank Bowling comes through and ties the game for the Tigers. It is 6-6. and something needs to happen quickly. We got 666 up on the scoreboard. That's an uncomfortable number. Here's Al Kaline. He could change the numbers. Here's the pitch to Kaline. 3-5 goes to the Ralph Terry second column. That's going to be a base hit for Kaline. And the 5 means a one base advance with 2 outs. F runner goes 2 bases. Bowling is average speed, so he holds it first and second. 4 hits in the inning for the Tigers. Here's Charlie Maxwell. Drop the dice. Hold on. Maxwell is 1 for 1. He's been on base all 3 times. The other 2 times he's walked. 1-5 to Maxwell is going to be an out. That's a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle is under it and makes the catch. That ends the inning. But the Tigers score and tie the score 6-6. Now we can change that 6-6-6 on the board and go to 7th inning. New pitcher for Detroit is Billy Huff. We'll need to do the bullpen roll. He rolls a 5, so he's got his best stuff. And he'll need it as Mickey Mantle leads off for the Yankees in the 7th. Game is all tied. Here's the pitch to Mantle, swinging this time from the right side. He rolls a base hit to left field. So Mantle's on first. Got picked off looking to steal bases as last time he was on. Been a lot of double plays in this game, so he may still be looking to steal. Huff has an average arm, so it's going to be harder to get the jump. All right, average arm for Huff, 1, and he's left-handed, so 1 to 3 he gets the jump. Or let's see, no jump, 1 to 3. It's a 2, so he doesn't get the jump. Here is Bill Skowron. 1-2 is a out. Double play ground out to shortstop. 6-4-3. And that is the 3rd Tiger double play in this game. The Yankees have turned 2 double plays, so 5 double plays in the game. There's 2 outs now. And here is Yogi Berra. (6-3) is off the pitcher's card. That's a ground ball to shortstop. Berra will be thrown out. And that's the end of the 7th inning for the Yankees. Game is still tied 6-6. Ray Boone will lead off the bottom of the 7th inning for Detroit. 1-5 is a pop-up to the 3rd baseman. Under it is Andy Carey, and he makes the catch in fair territory. 1 away. Reno Victoria. (3-6) goes to Ralph Terry's card. He's pitching off the B column, and that is a ground ball to 3rd base. Andy Carey has that and throws to first. 2 outs. Now the left-handed Frank House comes to the plate. 6-4 is a ground ball to shortstop. 6-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, or top of the 8th inning, rather. 6-6 is the score. Elson Howard is set to lead off for the Yankees. 45 goes to Billy Huffcard at pitching off the A column. That is a fly ball to left field. 1 away. Andy Carey, 54. That's a 54 chart. That's a rare play. And let's see, the 54 chart with the bases empty. Go to the Wilder chart, new card. Foul pop-up down the line. 3rd baseman's filing it. fighting it. Roll a d20 to see if he can catch it. Third baseman is Renaud Vittoria. He's 6. He can catch it. He's got it. 2 outs. Bobby Richardson. 25 is a fly ball to center field. 3 quick outs for the Yankees in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-6 tie. Ralph Terry is rated to pitch to 15 batters. He's faced 9 so far, so he's back out to pitch the 8th. Bill Tuttle leads off for the Detroit Tigers. 6-4 is off the B column. That's a fly out to the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. 1 out. Huff is rated to pitch to 29 batters, so he definitely has a long ways to go, and he's going to stay in there and hit. 42 is off the Ralph Terry card. That's a base on balls. Seven free passes have been issued, or rather 8 free passes have been issued by Yankee pitching today. 1 out, 1 on. Billy Huff is a fast runner. Harvey King, 3-5 off the B column. That's going to be a single for Harvey King. And that single goes to center field. Larry goes to second. King's on first. Tigers have 2 on and 1 out. Frank Bowling. Al Kaline's on deck. Righty against a righty. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is a out X. That's going to be a ground ball double play to third base. 5-4-3 double play. That sends us to the 9th. Tigers 6, Yankees 6. All right, the Yankees have the pitcher spot due to bat first in the 9th inning. Billy Huff is back out on the mound for Detroit. They're going to send a pinch hitter out for the pitcher Ralph Terry. It's going to be Don Larson, 250 hitter in 1957, and he will stay in game and in the game and pitch. In the bottom of the inning, here's a pitch to Don Larson. 4-2 goes to the pitcher's card. That's a fly ball to center field. 1 away. Top of the order, and Hank Bauer. Somebody's going to need to get on for Mantle to get up there in the 9th. 1-1 roll. That's going to be a walk 1-2, or it's a 20. It's an out. Line drive to the pitcher. Caught by Billy Huff. 1 out, or 2 outs. And now Gil McDougall. 61's off the pitcher's card, and that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 9th. Yankees 6, Tigers 6. Kaline leads off for Detroit. 3-3 is base hit for Al Kaline. That's a pop-up behind first base, but Bill Skowron couldn't get to it. Single for Kaline, and Tigers have their lead runner on. Steal success rate is 1-11. Larson has a weak arm, right-handed. Charlie Maxwell's the batter. There's a hit and run chart. Maxwell is only a C hit and run hitter, though. Play it straight away to it. 32 is the roll off of Larson. And we need to do the bullpen. I'll pick a fast action card for the bullpen. We're in the 9th inning, and that's a D20 roll. His roll is an 11. And that means he's working off the B column. All right, so now back to the original roll, 32. On the 11 is a double 1 to 10. That's a double for Charlie Maxwell. 2 base advance. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Tiger infield will play in. Ray Boone's the batter. Before the pitch, with the infield playing in, let's talk about what that means. That means if a ground ball is hit and the first die, the black D6 die, is a 1-3-5, that's going to roll through the infield for a base hit. If it's an out, then the runner on third cannot advance, and the play is at first base. So the infield's in. There is no outs. Pitch to, got my head of myself here, Ray Boone. 2-5 is a out, and 14 is a ground ball to second base. See, 2-5 is out to ground ball to second base. The black die is a 2, so he makes the play. 4-3, and the runners hold. That did not get through the infield. Here's Reno Bitoya, 1 down. Infield is still in. Could walk him and hope for a double play. Double play seems to be the order of the day. That would bring, we've got right on right here. Next batter is a lefty though. So we're pitched to Bitoya. 5-3, that's the defense chart. Second baseman, range. That is a range is 14. 5, he makes the play. Bertoya's out 4-3. And because the infield's playing in, runners don't advance. It's going to be up to Frank House to get the run home. Okay, Frank House gives the Tigers a victory over the number 1 seeded Yankees. Here's the pitch to Frank House. 4-2. That's off the pitcher card. Larson's a B column. That's base on balls. Loads the bases. Bill Tuttle, a 251 hitter, right-handed batter. You've got Frank House at first. Charlie Maxwell's at second, and Al Kaline at third. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. 6-6 roll and a 7. That's a walk-off double. Will score to single because they only need Kaline's run. And Bill Tuttle comes through for the Tigers to get the victory. 7-6. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Yes, the Detroit Tigers in a walk-off win today. The Yankees had 6 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Detroit had 7 runs on 13 hits and no errors. No errors in the game and a lot of defense, a lot of double plays. The winning pitcher was Billy Huff, went 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no walks, no runs. And Don Larson is the losing pitcher. Home runs in the game, there were 2 by the Yankees. Andy Carey hit a solo home run in the 6th, and the big blow was Bob Turley's grand slam in the 4th inning. But even that was not enough to get the victory today for New York. Every Tiger in the lineup got on base today, but the star of the game is Bill Tuttle with the walk-off single in the bottom of the 9th inning. He was 2 for 4, scored a run, and drove in the winning run. Bill Tuttle was one of the better defensive center fielders in the 1950s. He had a good glove, also a very strong arm, and led the league in assists a couple times. But he had 1 300 hitting season, but what he's mainly known for is all the lumps in his mouth in all of his baseball cards. He always had chewing tobacco in his mouth. And then later in life, he became a spokesman for NSTEP, which is the National Spit Tobacco Education Program. NSTEP, N-S-T-E-P. Bill Tuttle is the star of today's game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless. Next game will be up on Monday.